Welcome back to Wilson, North Carolina for more U.S. Youth Soccer National League Tournament action. We now switch gears and head to the under-17 age group. And our first of two games from this group today will feature from Region 3 out of South Carolina, the CESA 98 Premier Squad led by head coach Nick Finati. And on the other side, we have out of Region 4 from California, Team Albion SC Garton. That's led by head coach William Garton. Albion going with all blue unis and white numbers. CESA Premier going with all red and white numbers. It's the goalkeeper heading back to the net for the Premier Squad. Number 1, Shane Burson will be back in the net. And for Albion Garton, we have number 1 for them, Juan Castro. We are underway in the third game today. A 2 p.m. time slot. We have one more game coming up later, but first we have this game at hand to deal with. These teams kicking off league play and all battling for a championship spot in Frisco, Texas. League play starting here in Wilson, North Carolina. We also feature stops in Orlando and Las Vegas. A challenge out of bounds will result in a goal kick for South Carolina's keeper, Burson. Albion will be going from right to left, and CESA will go from left to right for the Premier Squad. Kick away from Burson to midfield, headed back the other way by Albion's number 16, Anthony Ruffo. Now Albion battling hard. Number 8 for them, battling hard with the defender, Omari Mark. Shot deflected out. It lands with number 4, Tyler DeAlessandro. Albion trying to push up down the left near side. Number 2 making a break for it. Has a cross deflected out of bounds. That was Tanner Coleman. I'll say off of Coleman last. So Premier will get a chance for a throw-in. Looks like. Yes, I will. Throw in for CESA. But it's immediately cut away by Albion. Number 17, Quinn McNeil. As the far side gives it to number 11, Adam Calloway. Calloway down the far side. Albion trying to cut it back to the middle of the field. And now sent back to the far side. Here they come, attacking down the right wing. No cross yet. Now here comes a cross into the box and almost, but not quite, into the back of net. Aiden O'Brien open at the left post. Just mistimed the kick on the cross. And they'll go for a goal kick back to Burson of Premier. Meanwhile, in the meantime, right for Burson to kick it away. Despite the field conditions, we have had nothing but fantastic weather here. Just been an unseasonably warm winter throughout the southeast. Record rainfalls in North Carolina, especially in the Wilson and Rocky Mount area, have led to the teams not only battling each other, but the field conditions as well. But everybody's toughed it out and done a good job. A foul against Albion will give Premier a free kick in the near side corner. This one launched deep way across midfield, headed back by Albion. But Premier not done yet. Number 9, Tyson Hitchman drives in. Albion hasn't cleared it yet. Here comes a shot. That's saved by the keeper, still in play, and it's into the top post, part of the net from number 7. Nassim Al-Nawar Shira strikes first for CESA. Hasn't cleared it yet. Here comes a shot. That's saved by the keeper, still in play, and it's into the top post, part of the net. CSA from number 7 goes up over Albion. Al-Nawar Shira strikes first for the Premier squad. Now Albion down. Number 4. That's Tyler D'Alessandro. Trying to move down. This one cut away by Premier's number 17 on the defensive play. That's McNeil. This one bounced out of bounds. Was out of bounds off of Albion, number 10 for Premier, Dean Sinatra to throw in. Here comes a cross into the box. They have a man open, and it's cleared out by Albion's number 9 on the defensive play. That's Benito, gets rid of it. And now Albion quickly back the other way. Number 10 doesn't get a chance to have a shot. Soletro, he's defended well by Premier. Albion try to work it downfield. It's picked up by the Premier squad from South Carolina. And a foul against number 9 of Albion. Benito battling with number 24 of Premier, Mitchell Myers. Free kick from Myers, sends this one high and spinning to the middle part of the field. Headed away by Albion, but Premier not done yet. Number 15 trying to turn the edge, and watches it go out of bounds for a goal kick as Drake Bird unable to do anything with it. So it's a goal kick for Castro. Ball for it at midfield. Premier comes down with it. And keep it away from the Albion defenders. Now they try to launch it downfield. And missed. Header by number 9. It's Hinchman. And Albion trying to recover. At Premier, able to get it back. Now number 10 over here on the near side, Sinatra. Was the ball knocked out of bounds by Albion's number 4, D'Alessandro. Be a throw in for Premier. Looking for the throw in from Sinatra. Finds number 9. And now Sinatra cross into the box, headed on goal. Here comes a shot and saved by the keeper, Castro, just before McNeil can get contact to it. The cross from Hinchman was true, but Castro comes up with a save. Now Albion trying to find that equalizer after the 4-minute goal from CESA Premier. A good defensive play by the Premier back line. Myers gets a defensive stop, and he's looking down the field for number 7 as it's kicked out of bounds. Looking for Al-Nawar Shashira, who has the only goal so far in the match. Premier not done yet. Here comes a shot to the near side, across into the box, and mistimed header by number 15, Drake Bird. Might have been aiming for him. Was unable to connect with it. Throwing for Albion on the far side. Here comes Bird with a good defensive play, cuts the ball out. Premier still on the far side. Nassim passes back. Now they try to go to the near side. It's got number 10, Sinatra, over here. And now it's Henchman breaking free. Can't get it into the box, though. Connects up, drives in. Here comes Nassim again, and Castro comes in for the diving block as McNeil once again bearing down on him. Castro shoves it out of bounds. And Premier will have a corner. Yes, they will have a corner. Number 18 going to take care of that one, Joshua Brannon. Actually, nope, it's just be a throw-in, short of the corner flag. Brannon does make it into the box, though. And Albion looking for the clear. They get it. Now they'll try to press down the field. Number 17, Edgar Mejia. Once again, cut out by number 24, Mitchell Myers on the defensive. South Carolina squad passing well. Number 8, Golden, Jason Golden. Connecting up to the players on the far side. Pass launched deep down the field. Headed back the other way by Albion. Avoids the challenge. And kicked out of bounds by number 17. For Albion, that was Mejia. Foul against Premier will give Albion a free kick. They take it and scoot across midfield with number 18, and now launches it down the field. Walter Mead. Easy save for the keeper for Premier, Shane Burson. Preserving the lead. Burson sends this one down the field. Albion able to get to it first. Number 9, Benito. Pass down the field. Number 16, Rufo. And now into the corner with number 8 on the far side. That's Mark. Amari Mark working against number 18, Brannon, for Premier. And forced out of bounds is Mark. That'll be a goal kick for Burson. So Burson will set it down, kick it away. Get ready for the send-off with Premier already leading 1-0 here early in the first half. Now that we're in under 17 action, as Albion steals the pass against number 16, Anthony Rufo again. Rufo tries a shot from distance. And that one may have deflected off number 10, Arturo Soletro, who didn't see it coming. And there'll be a goal kick for Burson. Anyway, started to say, so now that we are in under 17, actually we'll have 45-minute halves plus whatever stoppage time is added on either of those for this game and the next game. Burson sends it off. Headed back the other way by number 2 for Albion was Tanner Coleman. First player to it. And now Albion trying to work it down the field. It'll start with number 11, Noah Shen. Now Shen sends it far down the field. Cut out number 15, Drake Bird. Out of bounds, though. Throw in for Albion. Shen looks down the field. Now kicks it back to one of his back three, or back four. Shin again, Bird chasing after the ball for his Premier squad. Shin again launches it down the field. Connects up at midfield. As now Lannon defends. They're able to get around him. Now here's a kick to the near side. Hooks up with number 2. And it's Coleman. And now Coleman sprinting around the defense as it's just kicked out of bounds. I know Albion's able to keep it inbounds. Cleared by South Carolina, and now it will be kicked out of bounds by Nassim. D'Alessandro to throw in for Albion after the clearance. Looks downfield, has a man open, but can't bring it in for Albion, so a throw in for Premier. So far able to keep it away, and now this one launched downfield. I have the seam open, defended well by number 3 for Albion, Eric Padilla. It's out of bounds, though, off of Albion's number 2, Coleman. A throw-in taken by number 10, Sinatra, for the Premier squad. And now here's Bird, and a long shot up and over the crossbar. No good, though, from number 8. Jared Golden got in there in space. Just launched it a little too high. It'll go for a goal kick to Castro. CESA Premier still leading Albion 1-0. 15 minutes down in the first half, 30 to go. Castro will launch it downfield. Albion gets first contact with number 9. Benito sets the tone down the far side with number 16, Rufo. Cut it back to the middle. And a foul as Rufo takes the defender. Golden down with him. A foul against Albion. And CESA will get it back with a free kick. The keeper, number 1, Burson, comes up to send it away. Burson sends it away. Headed on goal, actually, by Premier. And now here comes the seam. Squeezes through, but can't get to the ball in time before Castro scoops it up for another save. As CESA Premier continues to break through and get pressure. However, Castro not letting it get by him after giving up one early goal. And now Premier not done yet. Golden hooks up with McNeil. Golden gets it back, now past to Bird. And back to Golden. Golden looking to the near side, has a man over here, it's number 10. That's Sinatra. Sinatra backtracks. And now here comes a low laser beam pass that's cut out by Albion with number 17. That's Magia. And now Albion's in a foot race down the far side with Rufo. And Rufo passes off. It's over on the far side. Landon on defense. Number 8 trying to spin around him for Albion. That's Mark. He launches across up and over the box. And Albion still in control as Magia comes back to pick up the loose ball. Premier trying to clear it. D'Alessandro comes to pick it up. And Albion back to midfield. We'll test the far sideline again. Now they cut it back up to the middle. Here's a deep pass launched, headed back the other way by number 10, Sinatra on defense for Premier. And now number 9 breaking through, that's Hinchman. Hinchman to the near side, has the seam open. Looking to the middle of the field, kicks it back. Has Hinchman there. Albion deflects it, but right to number 8, Golden. Golden to Lannon. And now Bird trying to race up the middle. The seam picks it up. Nobody's home for Premier It's bounced out by Albion. Premier's not done yet. They still come away with the possession. Sinatra sends this one into the box, headed on goal, and Castro makes the save before Bird can get to it. Excellent shot by Golden, but just a little too far in front of Bird before he can get to it. It's now number 3 for the Premier squad. Launches one down the field. That's Brian Munson. And again, Premier setting up. Nassim at the edge of the box. Outmaneuvers one man, passes back to Bird, tries a low shot, and barely misses the right post. Wise decision by Castro to watch that one go. And Albion escapes again. There'll be a goal kick for the keeper, Juan Castro. Get ready to send this one away. First contact by Premier. Let go out of bounds from number 4, D'Alessandro. And number 9 for Premier got to it first. And that was Hitchman. Now a throw in here by number 10, Sinatra. Looking for a throw in into the corner. And again, cleared out by Albion. That time, Padilla gets to it. Again, second throw in for Premier. And once again, Padilla, same result, knocks it out of bounds. And it's for another throw in from Sinatra. Again, hooks up with Nassim. Nassim working against Padilla. And again, this one skied out of bounds off of number 2 this time. For Albion, that was Coleman. Knocks it out of bounds, so this will be, should be a corner, or excuse me, a throw in, this time from Sinatra. Does throw it in to the seam. Back to Coleman, and here comes the cross, deflected out. And Premier trying to swarm him, but Albion gets a little bit of breathing room. And now launch one deep down the field. Headed back the other way, though, by Premier. And D'Alessandro can't hang on to it, goes out of bounds. Premier have a throw in. Once again, handled by number 10. And that is Sinatra. Throws it in. Albion trying to clear it, and they will. Once again, the Premier squad will not let Albion pass midfield. Number 8 gets to it. Forced Jared Golden for the Premier squad as deep pass launched deep down the field. Castro comes up to make the save. We'll have another. We'll have to kick it away again. Skies this one high. Looking for someone downfield. It's brought down instead at midfield by number 8, Omari Mark. Mark gets down the field in a hurry. Passes to the far side. Here comes number 16. Good defense by Lannon working against Rufo. As it goes out of bounds off of CESA Premier. And so we'll take a throw in for Albion, number 11. Noah Shen goes to handle the throw-in duty. Hands this one in. Shen trying to get across, deflected out of bounds. And another throw-in for Noah Shen. Substitute up for Premier And they will allow him in. Number 2 comes onto the field. Aiden O'Brien on for CESA Premier. Throwing for Albion to number 9. That's Michael Benito. And Lannon again clears it out to end the threat. Nassim with the backwards kick. Trying to find Bird. Now Bird getting in a foot race and cleared out of bounds just before Bird once again can get to it. Number 3, Eric Padilla. First man, or the man that finally clears it out for Albion. Throwing though for CESA, number 18, Joshua Brannon, to throw it in. Throws it into the box, finds Bird. Bird will have a shot, and Albion got a piece of that one as number 2 finally clears it out. Coleman gets rid of it, sails out of bounds. And another throw in for Sinatra. Now here's a deep pass launch down the field. Headed up away by D'Alessandro. Finally cleared down the sideline. So another throw in for Sinatra from the defensive backfield. Over the head of Coleman for Albion. D'Alessandro on defense. And number 2 for Albion, eventually to finally get it back across field. Coleman. And they go back. Can work it to the near side. Coleman once again. Trying to split the defense. Can't. It's picked up by Golden. And now it's launched deep down the field. Looking for Nassim for Premier. And deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Premier. D'Alessandro. Good job there just to knock it out of bounds off the opposing player. To go hunt down the ball. 26th minute. CSA Premier leads Albion SC Garton 1-0 here in the USYS Soccer National League tournament from Wilson, as now Premier again on a fast break. Number 2 into the corner. He'll have a cross. It's low to the ground, chipped up by Albion. But now they're not done yet. O'Brien in the corner once again. Someone was offside for Premier. Flag goes up. And Albion will get it back. Castro goes to send it away for his team. So Castro gets ready to send it away. Albion working it well down the field. Trying to find the edge, but again, cut out by Premier. Number 8, Golden, gets to that one. Now another pass launched deep down the field. Trying to pick up Nassim, but this one deflected out of bounds by number 3 for Albion, Padilla, on defense. And a substitution for Albion, getting motioned on. Number 13, Ziad Badar. Throw in for Sinatra. To Nassim. Pass back to Sinatra. Back to Nassim. A little bit of space here on the near side. Trying to go into the box. Miscommunication as somebody was open in there. And Sinatra takes a slip and lets Albion break down the near side. Here goes number 8. Trying to work his way into the box. Mark has a shot. Bounced around by Albion. Number 10 on the recovery. Can't get it. And it will be handled cleanly by Burson, as Mark and Soltero both can't convert against Burson, and he'll just send it away. Again, number 17 for Premier. Work it downfield. It's McNeil. And now to Bird. To the middle of the field. Pass intercepted by Albion's number 8, Mark. And again, Premier able to get in the way of that one. Number 24, the interceptor, Mitchell Myers. Now to Bird on the far side. He'll go back. Lannon is there. And now to the number 8, Golden. Golden looking down the field, launches one, trying to pick up Bird. Defended by Albion. Bird's able to keep it in bounds, though. Fires a shot. And it'll be a corner as it deflects off the defender. Number 11 in the area, Noah Shin. They set up the corner in the far right-hand side. Bird goes to retrieve the ball, and it looks like he'll take it for Premier. Bird sends the shot in. Headed away by Albion. But number 7's able to go in and get it. Now here comes Bird, and it goes in over Castro. Headed on goal by number 7. Nassim again. And they will give credit for that goal to number 17. That was actually Quinn McNeil for CESA Premier. Will put his team up 2-0 the 31st minute. So 2 goals by Nassim Al-Nawashra and number 17, Quinn McNeil. Premier not done yet. Looking to set up an attack. Here comes a deep pass down the field. Cut out by Albion. Trying to find number 2 for Premier, O'Brien. Now Albion to try a long pass of their own. Headed away and kicked up by Sinatra, but deflected off an Albion player. It'll stay in bounds. And now O'Brien sends it to the middle of the field. That one's picked up by number 16 for Albion. He's surrounded by defenders. Rufo spins it to the near side, kicks it to number 8. That's Mark. Now Albion trying to reset. And now number 17. That's Mejia. And it's launched into the box, but missed the right post from Albion. Looked like number 10, Soltero, got a touch just wide right of Burson and the net. So it'll be a goal kick for Shane Burson. That will end the threat by Albion for now. First touch by Albion's number 16, Rufo. And he'll launch a deep one, and this one's going to miss wide left. And that one would have been the longest goal we've seen, at least on this field, over the past 2 days. So Burson goes back for another goal kick after Rufo misses a couple of chances to get Albion on the board. And a substitution up on the line for CESA Premier, number 19. Heading onto the field, that is Dante Andre. Sub out for, or sub in for Drake Bird. Get some rest. Number 2 brings the goal kick down for Premier. That's O'Brien. O'Brien heads down the field. CESA works the middle of the field with McNeil. And now Lannon. It's back to McNeil. Defender slips on the far side. CSA now has free reign of the middle of the field, and they're going to have to go check out number 16 on the far side. Rufo, looked like the turf came up and got him. And they will bring out the coach and trainer to take a look at Rufo while both teams get a bit of a breather, but Premier leading Albion 2-0 heading into the 35th minute. These National League teams, once again, comprised of the top 80 boys teams, top talent from around the country, college scouts here, checking out, trying to build up strong recruiting classes for their teams. And the teams that are here in the National League have earned their place in the league based on their success in the regionals and national events. It looks like Rufo is up. Trainer heads over to the other side to evaluate him further. And the substitution will have to be made for Albion. Number 5 comes on. Jorge Rodriguez. Albion kicks it off. We'll get to see Premier as Burson sends this one long down the field. Headed up, back the other. Headed up by Premier. And now Albion defense, they make a stand. And now number 13 heads down the field. That's Ziad Badar. But at the other end, Premier's defense gets a little bit stronger. And now that pass cut away by O'Brien. O'Brien tries to get one deep to Nassim, but just led him a little too far by about a foot. He'll go out of bounds and back to Albion. Now, kickback by number 10, Sinatra. And now number 8 for Albion. Golden comes in to handle it. And Golden goes back for it as Albion tried to intercept with number 18, Walther Mead. And now number 19. Again, Dante Andre. There's a pass to the near side. O'Brien back to the middle of the field. McNeil and Golden. The far side, Lannon. Back to Golden. Golden looking down the field, sends one intended for McNeil. Albion's able to step in the way of it. A challenge. And Albion's able to get around the challenge from number 10, Sinatra. And into the corner, trying to find Rodriguez. And Premier's able to clear it. But De Alessandro sends it right back across midfield. Here's number 17. Mejia has it knocked away from him. And now Premier's going to try and work it over here to the near side. McNeil looking down the field, chips one up, looking for O'Brien, and O'Brien can't keep it in bounds. So back to Albion once again. Albion clears the threat for now. Will go out of bounds. Premier ready to throw it in. Shot deep down the field from Myers. And Castro makes the save just in time before McNeil can get himself another goal. Some contact with play on. Good sliding challenge by number 16 for Albion, Rufo again. Actually, correction, that was number 8, Mark. Albion forced to backtrack, and they'll send a pass deep down the field from Walther Mead to the middle of the field, number 17, Edgar Mejia. Now Walther Mead trying to work down the field, not before Albion's able to clear it out to end the threat. Now Landon with some defensive contact, able to pull the ball away and get it to number 3. That's Munson, Brian Munson. Albion trying to get a goal before halftime to cut the lead in half, approaching the 40th minute. It's McNeil. Looks down the field, trying to hook up with Nassim. Again down the near side, but Albion able to get it back to the keeper. Castro will send it back the other way. Albion once again corrals it. Number 8, Golden. Pass right down the middle of the field. McNeil surrounded by 2 defenders, able to spin out of it. Relay a pass quickly to Nassim and get it back. Now here's Golden. Back to McNeil. And McNeil collides with number 9, Benito, and I call Albion for the foul. And it will be a free kick for Premier. As 2 substitutions laid on the sideline to come in. Number 11, one of those, Adam Calloway, and number 23, Jack Rinkowski. Albion forms up a wall. It's number 3 to take the free kick, Brian Munson. Munson lines it up over the wall. Diving header saved by Albion. And they'll clear it for now, but Albion's going to be right back in trouble again as Golden sends it back the other way. Another diving save. This one by number 5 for Albion. Gets in the way of that one, Rodriguez. And Premier once and again able to race ahead of, this time, number 9, Benito, racing down the far sideline. And Albion gets it back. Burson, the keeper, with it, and will send it away. Cleared out by number 18, Walther Mead. Throw-in from Premier by Lannon. Bounces and picked up by number 17's Albion Mejia. And now he comes to the near side. Sliding challenge by number 10. Rips the ball away. And that was Sinatra. Now they look down the field to number 11. Cleared away by Albion, trying to hook up with Callaway, who just came in. But for Albion, they have De Alessandro and Padilla back there on defense. It'll be a corner. Oh, throw in. It'll be a throw in for Premier with number 10, Sinatra. Throws it in down the back line. Mitchell gets it back, sends a cross, deflected off a defender, and back out of bounds by Albion. And De Alessandro got another piece of that one to prevent the cross. And De Alessandro slow to get up. Took the ball to the back of the head. He's up and okay though. Another throw in for Sinatra. Tries to turn. Here's McNeil. Fires a shot. It bounces around. Albion's able to clear it. And Bernier can't keep it in bounds as Myers comes in to try and send another cross in. I'll give it back to Albion. A few seconds left before halftime. Let's see if we can have any stoppage time added on. It's been a relatively clean game so far through the first half. Sliding challenge called for a foul against Albion, number 9. Whistled for the foul. Benito, I mean, close call. And a free kick for Premier as a result. So we'll line up for a free kick from Myers before the half. Myers curves it in and headed on goal and cleared away at the last second by Albion. And it's still loose in the box. And it's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Castro. As it looked like number 2 for Albion was finally able to prevent anybody else from getting to it. Tanner Coleman with the final word on defense. And that will be the half, so no extra time needed. Full 45 minutes down, 45 more to go with CESA Premier leading Albion 2-0 at the half here at the Youth Soccer National League Tournament on Turbo Sports Network. Welcome back to Wilson, North Carolina, as part of the U.S. Youth Soccer National League Tournament. Second half about ready to begin between CESA Premier and Albion SC Garton. Premier has tallied 2 goals to the first half, one courtesy of Nassim Al-Nawashira and number 17, Quinn McNeil off a corner kick. So Albion down 2. Look for some offense while keeping their defense up. It's a pretty good defense by Albion. They have number 4, Tyler D'Alessandro, and number 16, Anthony Rufo, have been a couple of great defensemen today for Albion. You've also got to look at number 18, George Walther Mead, who's also been good down the field for Albion SC Garton. So we'll switch into the field, and we are underway for the second half. And number 15 right away for Premier, Drake Bird, is also a very strong presence up front for CESA. Has created several chances and has had at least one hand in creating one, if not both, of the goals that Premier has tallied so far today. And they're trying to work it down the field again. McNeil, fortunately, can't hang on to it. Will lose it out of bounds. Away picked up by number 11, Noah Shin. And so it's out of bounds off of Albion. So a throw-in for Premier. And a chance to get an early goal to start the second half. I'll pass back out. Here's number 23. That's Jack Rinkowski. Across the field to pick up number 10, Sinatra. Now Premier forced to retreat slightly. Keep bringing it down the far side. Tyson Hinchman. To Rinkowski. Down to the near side. Lannon trying to get it into the box. It's bounced around. Bird had it, and now Rinkowski had it. Now it's picked up by number 9 for Albion, Michael Benito. And he passes to the far side to pick up number 13, Zayad Badar. But Albion forced to retreat. They hang on to the ball. Number 18 with it now. It's Walther Mead. Now try to launch it down the field. Rodriguez. And number 10 had it and then lost it. Soltero takes a tumble. That's out of bounds in favor of Premier. It's Lannon, Joshua Brannon, going back to throw it in deep in the corner. Brannon throws it in. It's picked up by McNeil. And cleared by Bird in the presence of 2 Albion defenders. Now here's Castro on the kickback from number 3, Padilla. Albion under pressure and out of bounds off of Brannon. Will be Albion ball here on the throw-in. Headed up and bounced. Albion trying to get a shot on goal. Number 8, Omari Mark, doing what he can as well as number 17, Edgar Mejia, before it's cleared out by Albion. And the offside flag goes up against number 11, Noah Shen. Scratch, that was up against Nassim for Premier. So Albion gets it back. And unfortunately, they lose it out of bounds, trying to go deep down the near sideline to pick up number 10, Soltero. And then throw in for Brannon to try and keep it with Premier. And Albion wins a possession battle. Rodriguez gets tripped up working against Bird. That'll be a foul and a free kick for Albion. Shin coming over to take it. She ready to send this one in. Nice curl on this one. And it's still loose as it trails out of the box, and Bird forced to clear it out of bounds. Good play by Bird. That'll be a throw in for Albion back across the midfield stripe. Here's a throw in. Gia. Deep pass heading to the far side. Looking for number 13 over there. It's Badar. And now Albion's number 9, or Premier's number 9, Hitchman, gets rid of it. And a foul goes over on the far side. Two players collide. I think Nassim may have lost his shoe a little. He lost his shoe, so we'll get that taken care of. And he's sitting up, though, but still down. So, yes, he did. Nassim did lose his shoe, trying to get it back on. So, during this timeout, if you want to learn more about U.S. Youth Soccer National League, you can visit USYouthSoccer.org, find out more information. Scores and news from not only this tournament, but a schedule for when others will be, as well as information about all the teams that are here today and yesterday. And so a free kick from Premier will head into the box, and Castro bubbles this one, but a foul called against Premier. Contact between Castro and one of the Premier players trying to get ahead on the ball. Number 3, Brian Munson. And Castro will send this one crossing midfield, headed up by Bird to the sideline. Knocked back into play by Shen for Albion. Brandon provides the defense, but Albion still hangs on to the ball. And they'll swing it out to the far side. As number 3 tries to get it back down the field. That was Padilla. It's intercepted by McNeil. Now here is McNeil. Bobbles the ball, keeps his balance, and gets it back to number 8, Golden. And they look for Bird down the near sideline, but Mark intercepts. Omari Mark for Albion. Now Mark looking to go deep down the field, trying to hook up with Shin, but headed away by Premier. And Mark not done yet. Comes up to handle this one. Now with number 5, Rodriguez chips it in. Too far in front of number 13, though. To try and get a shot was Badar. That was saved by the keeper for Premier, number 1, Burson. As now Premier, McNeil hooks up with Nassim. Nassim at the edge of the box, looks to drive in, has a shot, but cleared out by Albion. Also, Bird was in the area, trying to get a pass to him. And McNeil midfield collides with Rodriguez. Rodriguez battling hard on defense. And McNeil spins him to the ground, and the officials catch him for a foul on that, and a yellow card as well. Be a free kick for Rodriguez and Albion. They switch him out, make it number 17 to take the free kick. Edgar Magia. Sends a low kick, headed right back the other way by Premier. Number 17, McNeil. Now a deep pass launched down the near side, intended for number 11. Was open space, Noah Shin down the near side, landing on defense, let it go out of bounds. Got it for a throw in, finds Bird. Bird back to Lannon, has it blocked. Back out of bounds off of Brannon. And so Shin will have a throw in for Albion. And now Shin sends across toward the box. Missed header by number 10. That was Sinatra as Burston takes a long shot right into his gloves, makes a save. Lead remains 2-0 in favor of CESA Premier out of Region 3, South Carolina. Now Bird looking for more, headed up and away by number 11. That was Shin, again guarding Bird. Should be a throw-in for Premier. Brandon picks a loose ball up to the corner where Bird is. Bird tries to cross into the box and kicked away by number 18 out of bounds on the clear from Walther Mead. And apparently caught a piece of Bird along the way out of bounds, so will be Albion ball. Castro sends this one high to midfield. McNeil misses the header. Now some contact as the ball is coming back to earth. Foul against Albion, so Premier will have a free kick on the Albion side of the field. Number 24 getting ready to take it, Mitchell Myers. Sends it in play. Headed away. Bird ends up with the loose ball in the box, and Albion is going to be able to clear it, but not before number 23 can get to it. Rinkowski. And out to the far side for Premier. They try to lob a shot in. Shin heads it back out. And now number 23 trying to spin inside. Rinkowski has it kicked out, and a foul against Premier as they try to come up and head the ball back in their direction, but Albion set it for free kick. Launch this one deep down the field. Look for number 8. That was Mark. And now Mark trying to drive it in, but Brandon sends it back out to pick up McNeil. And now here's Rodriguez getting it back for Albion. And number 17 drives in, has a long shot, misses wide left though from Mejia. And that'll be a goal kick for Burson. Defense there by 23. Rinkowski wins the ball back for his team. And Albion forced to just kick it out of bounds from Del Sandro. We throw in for Premier. Take the throw in, find McNeil. McNeil surrounded by 2 defenders, able to keep his balance, and number 9 finally strips him of the ball from Albion. That was Benito who wins the battle there. And now Mejia back down the field, passes forward, has a man open, and now number 10. That's Soltero to the near side here with number 8. That was Mark. And it's out of bounds off of Bird before Mark can get to it, so it'll be a throw in for Albion. Rodriguez looking for a cross into the box. Has a shot up and over the crossbar. He'll miss up top. It'll be a goal kick for Burson. First headed by McNeil. And now here's number 9 for Premier. That's Hinchman. Has a shot right to Castro for the easy save. Like down the field. Rodriguez takes it across midfield. Chips it up. And trying to find Mark, but Brandon gets to it first for Premier. And it's cleared back out. Here's Bird with the header. And McNeil with the header as well. And Albion going the wrong way. And the seam slips, gets back up. Nice deep pass from on the back four for Premier. And Premier comes out of the scramble with the ball. Here comes a shot. Easy save for Castro again. As number 9, Hinchman, not able to get solid contact on the ball. And now Mejia looking back down the field. Bring it to the near side here. Number 11 was Shin. Move forward to number 10, Soltero, into the corner. Ball's bobbled and knocked out of bounds. By Premier, it'll be Albion ball. Got a substitution coming on for Premier. It's number 6. It's Christopher Amond. So Amond takes his place in the box to defend the Albion corner. And that before whistles blow, so we'll have a retry on the kick. Number 17 back in the corner at the flag for Albion, Edgar Mejia. Now sends another kick in. Here comes one headed up by McNeil. Rebound shot rejected as well from Rodriguez. And number 24 finally will clear it. Myers down the field for Premier. Down the seam, open in space down the field, looking to try and pick up McNeil. McNeil, one defender slips. McNeil gathers it back, heads to the near side, waits for support. Has it blocked out of bounds off of De Alessandro. It will set up for a corner at the other end now for CESA Premier. Near side corner upcoming for Premier. Nassim Al Nawashera to take it. Here comes the kick. This one looks good. And McNeil almost had himself another goal. Just barely missed the header. A little too tall for anyone to try and reach up to. Big goal kick for Castro. Kicks away, it's picked up on the far side, and now a deep pass for Albion, looking down the field to number 8. That was Mark. Now the ball went out of bounds. Mark trying to move it downfield. It'll be a throw-in for Premier. And another deep pass down the field. This one looking for number 10, Soltero. And now number 17, Mejia, Flips it to Soltero. So Taylor working against Bird, spins around, cleared away by Premier. And now Soltero open through the defense. Will have a shot and barely missed, looking for number 13. Had an open look, but couldn't hook up. As I tried to cross up Burson, Zayed Badar open at the left post. Missed him by about 2 feet. And that was the difference from getting Albion on the scoreboard. And now Mark keeps it away from Premier, surrounded by 2 defenders, and is pulled away from him by number 6. Just came into the ball game a few minutes ago. Amand pulls the ball away. And now here's Bird down the near side. Pushes it forward, looking for McNeil. Albion gets to it. Number 18 on defense. Castro clears it with help from Walther Mead. Now again, looking to go deep down the field. Can't quite hook up with Soltero as he's defended by the back 4 for Premier. And unable to keep it in bounds is Rodriguez for Albion. Brandon goes back for a throw-in for Premier. Here's a throw-in. It finds McNeil. McNeil spins around, finds in the seam as we have a foul being called. And it goes against Albion. Free kick for Premier. Just in front of their own bench. Myers will take it. Here comes the kick. And too high for the closest man to it. There was Golden. And that'll be a goal kick for Castro out of bounds. Substitution coming up to the line for Premiers. We wait the goal kick from Castro. Since down the field. First man to it from Premier was number 8, Golden. And now Golden has a try. And now an open net in front of him, but he can't get to the ball in time as D'Alessandro saves his keeper. Now here comes a relay shot that is also bounced out by Albion, and a third chance will sail into the parking lot from Bird. And Castro and Albion escape with nothing more than a goal kick. Substitution for both teams. First up for Premier, number 2, Aiden O'Brien taking the place of Bird. And we'll have a substitution. Coleman wanting to come back on for Albion. And now Rodriguez looks to Mark. Mark in the near side corner against Brannon. And now number 9 comes to help Henchman, and Henchman and Golden both cleared out for Premier. Now a deep pass launched down the field. Looking for Henchman. Henchman will catch up to it in the corner. And it's bumped out of bounds by Rodriguez. I have a corner kick upcoming for Premier from the near side corner. Here comes the kick. Good distance, headed back away by Albion to clear it. And now in the seam, tries a relay corner. to the edge of the box. This one headed back up toward the net, up and over Castro, and it's going to be saved at the line by Castro, who had McNeil right behind him. Lucky to make that save. So kicked out of bounds by Brennan. Now we get to see Coleman come back in. Tanner Coleman checks back in. For Padilla. Tangle up and the defensive backfield for Premier. And Amon fouls Soltero. It'll be a free kick for Albion. Free kick to be taken by Mejia. Curves this one in and headed away by number 8. Golden got to it first for Premier. Set it for corner kick from Premier, or from Albion, as they like to cut into the lead into the 70th minute. 20 more to go. Albion needs 2 goals. Headed away by Premier. Good defensive presence by McNeil back there. And Premier gets tripped up. Albion called for the foul. It'll be a free kick still in the defensive backfield for Premier. I'll set it up. And the keeper, Burson, will come up to send it away. Long ball from Burson. Headed back by Albion. And now here comes number 8, Golden, to pick it up. Fires into the box. He's rejected by Albion. And another foul's number 8, Mark, racing against number 10 for Albion Sinatra. And a yellow card goes up again against Premier. So Albion sets up for a free kick on the right side of the field for them. Right for the free kick. Here it comes. Albion, they motion one forward. Now here comes the kick in, and it's headed up and away by Albion. They're not done yet. Here comes a shot from number 6 that's sent back from Albion. That was number 8, Mark had a shot. Albion's still not done yet. Number 10, Soltero, also gets rejected, and now Premier tries to push it away from their goal. As D'Alessandro takes a slip but gets it back to his keeper, Castro, and Castro will kick it back the other way. Albion continuing, trying to fight it downfield. Whistles blow on the far side, motion toward Premier, so Albion foul. Premier will set up for a free kick. Kick sent deep down the field to the edge of the box. This one lands at the feet of Premier, but they get called for a foul. Nassim in the area, as well as Golden down there, and Hinchman are called for a foul. It'll be back to Albion with this free kick. High kick headed by Brandon first and out of bounds, so it will be Albion ball. That's touched by Brandon. Substitution getting ready to come on for Albion here in a second. It is number 6, Alvarez, standing up, waiting as the ball again is skied out of bounds. This one's skied out of bounds by Albion. Premier will go back the other way. Now Alvarez will get to sub in. And that is number 6, Ezekiel Alvarez, subbing in for number 10, Arturo Soltero. Kick down the field, picked up by McNeil. McNeil passes for it in the seam, gives it back to McNeil. Got some open space on the near side, or on the far side, trying to cut it back to the middle. And McNeil just kicks it back. Here, number 24, Myers. Now to the near side, Brandon sends it back toward the middle, headed up and away by Albion. The seam trying to bring it down for Premier. He'll fire a shot, and this one will be covered and saved by Castro, no problem. Now number 17, pass to the far side from Mejia. And Alvarez getting his first touches, trying to help move down the far side. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be with Premier. As it was out of bounds off of Alvarez. Under 15 minutes to play. This game is held serve throughout the second half. Premier holding a 2-goal lead over Albion out of the South California region to the youth soccer tournament here. CESA 98 Premier out of Region 3 in South Carolina. And this pass bombed to the middle of the field. Intercepted by Albion, but McNeil gets it right back. Now the far side, trying to work it with number 8. That's Golden. And Golden chased backwards. Tripped up, clean tackle by Albion. As once again, Albion now trying to swing to the near side to pick up number 17. That's Mejia. And now they're looking down the field deep for number 2, Coleman. But Brandon clears it out, but bounced right back by number 13. That's Badar. And it's out of bounds as number 2 tries to track it down, but won't be able to reach it in time as Coleman. And another substitution will come on for Albion. Number 20 is Hodge. And it looks like that will be John Hodge. Hodge goes back for the throw-in. Throws it in to Mark. Mark, here comes a cross into the box, headed away by Premier as cross from Shin was good. And Albion again unable to convert when number 2 Coleman has a shot bounced out by the keeper Burson. And now a substitution after the ball goes out on the far side. We have number 19 for Premier coming back in. That is Dante Andre. Sub in and switch out for Tyson Hitchman. Albion still has time as here comes a cross into the box, defended by Brandon working against number 13. And now number 17 will try and have a shot. He'll draw fouls. Mejia gets fouled and hits the turf, but See if he'll get up okay. And Mejia is still down on the ground trying to get the rebound shot into the net. Yeah, he'll get up. He's A-okay. It'll be a free kick, right? Very, very close to the edge of the box from Albion. And Mejia is up to take it. There's at least one of the players that are up to possibly take it. Albion sends two back. And it will be Mejia. Sends a line drive right to Burson. Smothers it and covers it, and he'll have a goal kick. Good awareness by Burson to not be fooled by the fake on the free kick. Andre trying to get down the field for Premier. Forced out of bounds by Hodge. The ball will stay with Premier. Now in the near side corner, looking for help. Cross deflected, and Albion will recover and clear it. Well, headed back the other way by number 3, Munson. And a yellow card goes up against number 6 for Premier. Christopher Amond. Challenge came late on Mejia. And Mejia once again able to get to his feet. Some help from Hodge. Gotta admire Mejia taking 2 quick late challenges, but he's up and running after the free kick makes it to the box and bounced out by Premier, and they'll clear it. And now Mejia trying to win the battle back for his team. And kept in bounds. And good job there by number 19 for Premier, Andre. And now Amon sends it back. Nassim relay the pass and a challenge and a foul against Albion. A challenge against number 8 for Premier. That's Golden from Benito, just a little late. Under 9 minutes to play in the second half. Premier leading 2-0 and almost would have had their third as Nassim and Andre pressure Castro into having to make the save. Good kick by Castro. And Albion at midfield gets around the defender, number 8, Golden. And Mejia kicks it to the far side to find number 6, Alvarez. Alvarez gives it number 9, Benito. Shot into the box from Albion, bounced around, and Mejia slides in again against number 19. That was Andre, and Andre will be responsible for clearing that one for Premier. Is now Nassim into the far side corner, looking for help. Has Andre in the box, tries a shot, and it's an easy save for keeper Castro as that one missed Andre. Now Albion will try to go back the other way here with number 11. That's Shen for his pass bumped away by Premier. Brannon in the area. And now here comes number 19, Andre, trying to work his way down the near sideline. Has the ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Premier. Throwing for Premier from Brannon. Finds the seam. Again, kicked out of bounds by Albion Hodge. And Shin in the area. Brandon again to throw in. Headed away by Albion. Can they come down with the possession? And the seam still controlling it. And it will stay with Premier. And now Brandon in the same battle for it in the corner against 3 Albion defenders. And it's finally kicked out of bounds by Premier. As number 9, Benito, finally wins the battle for Albion in the corner. Joshua Brandon heads it out of bounds. Let's try and stall Albion as long as they can. Pop straight up again by McNeil. Headed away by Andre. But now Albion tries to work it down the field. And Mark will give chase after it as it's cleared out of bounds by number 24, Mitchell Myers. Now have to retrieve the ball from from field 1. We'll bring it over. Hodge for the throw-in for Albion. Into the corner, looking for Shin. Shin has the cross blocked by Andre out of bounds, and Albion will set it up for a corner kick. Be number 17, Mejia. He has been a trooper today for Albion. He'll take the corner. Send this one curling in. It's bounced, and it's going to go in for number 4, D'Alessandro. Finally breaks it open for Albion, and it's 2-1 in the closing minutes of this ball game. And now the pressure is back on CESA Premier. 3.5 minutes left in regulation. As we're looking at 4 minutes of stoppage time added on. So plenty of time still remains for Albion now that they've got their first goal. Looking for the equalizer. Ball traces out of bounds or go back to Premier. Brandon on the throw-in. Now on the seam giving chase, but Castro kicks it back. Albion's going to send it deep, looking for Shin. And it's out of bounds off of Shin and Mark. And Brandon for the throw-in. Substitution coming on for Premier. Number 11, Adam Calloway, back onto the field. And into the defensive backfield for Albion as Calloway gives chase. Won't be able to get to it in time. And D'Alessandro heads to the far side. And cleared away by Amon to end any threat at midfield. Out of bounds, we'll go back to Albion. D'Alessandro throws it in, still plenty of time. Castro comes up to field it, no pressure yet. Now here comes Calloway in, and Castro's forced to get rid of it. To Shin. And now Badar takes a push in the back, passes back to his teammate, and now the foul will be called in the defensive backfield against Premier, so a free kick setting up for Albion with Walter Mead to take the free kick. Now here goes Mejia, sending it down the field. This one sent straight up in the air by Premier back 4. And this one cleared away by number 24, Myers. Out of bounds, so Albion still have a throw in on the right side of the field for them. And number 17, McNeil, pops that one up. It's still out of bounds. Albion still. Actually off of Albion, so Premier with a throw in, but that one picked right up. Nowhere to go for number 8. Mark picks the ball up. And now here's Mejia trying to spin around McNeil. Gets a pass into the middle of the box, and it's cleared away in time by Myers. And now Hodge back to Castro. Chance for Albion to reset. Popped straight up in the air by Castro. Takes a bounce at midfield. Headed back the other way by McNeil. Another kick from Castro at midfield. Andre gets around. The ball gets around him. And this one bounced out of bounds off of Albion. Rahman kicks it off a player as we have now entered the 4 minutes of stoppage time that will be added. And again, defense at midfield by Albion forces the ball out of bounds. Will be a throw in for Premier. There's it deep down the field, out of bounds again, off of McNeil. And 11, that's Callaway for Premier. Now Albion with D'Alessandro gets the throw in. They'll try to move to the far side. Bring it up with Hodge. And look deep down the field. Here comes a pass to Shin. Shin defended by Brandon, gets it back to Mejia. Out to the middle of the field. And here comes a shot that's saved by Burson. Number 2, Coleman. Fires and on target, but saved by Burson. And now we await the official's final whistle in this game. Albion still not done yet. Still working it down the field. And now here's Alvarez. Alvarez surrounded by 3 defenders. Intercepted by number 8. That was Golden. Now the ball's back to midfield. Here comes D'Alessandro up. And now Mark going up against number 10. That was Sinatra. And it's kicked out of bounds by Premier. And that will be the final whistle in this match as Albion cannot complete the comeback. They get a goal late courtesy of D'Alessandro on a corner kick. But CESA Premier outlasts Albion SC Garton by a score of 2-1 in the third match of the day. So we'll head to our 4 p.m. kickoff slot, the final game of the day, where we will get to see a final under-17 action with the Loudon 98 Red out of the Virginia region taking on HBC United out of the Eastern New York region right here on Field 2 for the final game of the Saturday. So while the teams get warmed up, we'll step away here as our third game is done. On to the fourth and final one of the Saturday here in the USYS Soccer National League Tournament on Turbo Sports Network.